Good morning one and all. Today I am going to teach about quantization noise. Okay. This diagram shows the process of converting an analog signal to digital signal. So first we have a sampler, then we have a quantizer. Okay. First the original signal is passed through the sampler. So the sampler sample the signal. Okay, sample the original signal at that is the signal x of t is sampled at t is equal to n into t. At a period t is equal to n into t to create a sequence x of n. So to convert analog signal to digital signal, we are doing first sampling. Okay, so x of t is converted to x of n by the sampler. Then the x of n signal is given to the quantizer to get the quantized signal. So quantization is done. Okay, and the difference between the signal, that is xq of n minus quantized signal minus the sampled signal, gives the quantization noise. Okay, that is represented by E of n. Okay, then assume a sinusoidal signal varying between +1 and -1, having a dynamic range 2, then the interval between the successive level is q is equal to, that is quantization bit size, the quantization step size equal to 2 by 2 power b plus 1. So this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So your quantization step size will be 2 power minus b. Okay. Next we can see about the truncation. Okay. Truncation is a process of discarding all bits less significant than least significant bit that is retained. Discarding all bits less significant than least significant bit that is retained. For example, when you are taking 0.00110012, that when you are truncating you will get 0.0011. And another example, when you are truncating 1.01001001, you will get 1.010000. You are truncating to 4 bits. 8 bits is truncated to 4 bits. Okay. Next we can see about rounding. Okay. Next we can see about rounding. In rounding is the process of reducing the size of a binary number to finite word size of b bit such that the rounded b bit number is closest to the original unquantized number. Okay, rounding is the process of reducing the binary number to finite word size such that the rounded b bit number is closest to the original unquantized number. Okay, next topic is error due to truncation and rounding. Okay, so here first we are taking the one inequality, that is the error made by truncating a number to b bits satisfies the following inequality, that is 0 greater than or equal to xt minus x greater than minus 2 power minus b. First we have to consider 2's complement representation. In 2's complement representation, we have the magnitude of the negative number. There we have one formula. Okay, the magnitude of the negative number in 2's complement representation is given by x equal to 1 minus summation I equal to 1 to b into ci 2 power minus I. Here, in this equation, if we truncate to n bits, you will get this I equal to 1 to b will become, here you will get n. Okay, if you truncate this to n bits, here you will get n. So you will get xt equal to that after truncation. So we are putting xt is equal to 1 minus summation I is equal to 1 to n ci into 2 power minus I. In next step we have to find st minus x. Okay, so first we have to write this one, this minus this one. So this 1 and 1 will get cancelled and this will become plus and this will become minus. So this will be written first. Okay. So summation I is equal to 1 to b ci 2 power minus I minus summation I is equal to 1 to n ci 2 power minus I. After this, after simplifying this one, this can be written as summation I is equal to, we can write it as summation I is equal to n to b. Okay. Summation I is equal, here you will get b. Okay. Summation I is equal to n to b. Okay. N to b ci 2 power minus I. This is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. So from this we can come to a conclusion that the change in magnitude is always positive. That is, it is greater than or equal to 0. That error value xt minus x value, that magnitude, change in magnitude value is positive. That implies the error is negative and it satisfies the inequality 0 greater than or equal to xt minus x greater than minus 2 power minus b. Here when the magnitude is positive means error is negative. Okay. Similarly, when the magnitude is negative means error is positive. Okay. But here we have magnitude is positive, that is greater than or equal to 0 means it is positive. So the error is negative and it satisfies the given equation itself. Okay. So the remaining part we can see in the next class. That's all. Thank you.